50 over World Cup, that is a good chance for Bangladesh cricket. I'm positive. The team is playing well. We've got a good group of players, and if we can put a lot of focus on that, the T20s, look, we've had some great results, but we've also had some bad results. So I don't think it's a bad idea to have a fresh approach in the T20. I'm very open-minded to it. It's not my team. It's not about me. It's about what's going to make the team better. If they feel that's what's going to make the team better, I'm all for it. It gives me nice clarity with 50 over World Cup coming. We know we've got a lot of work to do in the test match, but also gives me some time to spend at home with my family. I've looked at last year, the entire year, from January to January, I was home for 5 weeks. It's very difficult to sustain. And to come to tournaments fresh and to come in good attitudes and stuff, because family life is important for me particularly.
How do you, Russell, how do you react to things? It was said after the Zimbabwe series that you're not aggressive enough, or the head coach is not aggressive enough, and then recently we heard that your philosophy in T20 doesn't go with the team. How do you react to that?
Look, everybody's got their opinion. I know what my philosophy is about. I know what my coaching style is about. I don't really have too much of a comment on that. I'm not there. I don't read too much of the media. I can't comment on what was said about it, so I don't have too many comments about it.
So is this a partnership, coaching by partnership in a way with all the other coaches? It's like a whatever the situation is.
Look, I think there's a little bit of time now before the test matches and the one days take place. I think there might be some reshuffling, possibly. Jamie's talking about maybe being involved in the development of teams. You might try and find him coming on some tours, maybe not on some tours, trying to find someone to come on other tours with the national team. So I think that gives me a little bit of time also to think about the coaching staff going forward, discuss with the board and with the CEO about who I think can offer us assistance under different conditions against certain teams. I've got an idea as to maybe who I'd like to have as a batting coach, but he might not be available all the time. Jamie can step in on those particular instances. So there's a lot of things I need to think about over the next month and plan going forward, because I really think in the 50 over World Cup, that is a good chance for Bangladesh cricket. I'm positive. The team is playing well. We've got a good group of players, and if we can put a lot of focus on that, gives us a good chance.
Russell, it says that team management, they are eager to give you a break. As for the busy schedule, this is needed for all, for the coaching staffs, for the players. A break is a must. So from that connection, do you really need a break?
Me?
Yeah.
Absolutely. A lot of my time in South Africa has taught me that mental freshness is a big thing for players. It's a big thing for staff, and maybe something that in the past hasn't been considered that much here. Players play a lot of cricket. I think of my time in South Africa, these players play a lot more cricket than the players in South Africa will play. So I think sometimes guys can not just be physically fatigued, but also mentally fatigued. We can also dip the performances. We need to have a bigger group of players so we can have fresh players, rest certain players some series, look at certain players other series. So those are all the type of things that I think we need to do going forward.
But from that connection, Russell, the new FTP will be started on 2023 and it will be till 2027, right?
Yes.
So if it is, then why you need the break in 2022?
I've had a lot of cricket. I've had a lot of touring. You think of our schedule next year, there's more games being added, even against Scotland. England are coming. There's a whole host of cricket, and it's not just the touring, it's not just the games, it's the practice, the preparation, the travelling, all sorts of stuff that goes into it.
Next series will be started in December, maybe India against India.
Yes.
So you have a lot of time here to build up a team.
Sure.
I'm going to work with the local players.
Yes.
Here in,
Look, number one, I'm going to go visit the A tour in Dubai, where I think quite a few of our test players might possibly be playing in some of that, because you think of guys like Tamim, Mominal, Shanto, Ravi haven't played a lot of cricket, so that'll be a great opportunity. I will come and spend some time in the NCL leading into the series against India in December. So probably from mid-December, because that's mid-November, because that's when a lot of the domestic cricket will start taking place. So those are all things that I'll need to put into my plan.